So you've heard me in past episodes reference, we got to get this place temperature controlled. We're gonna have everything temperature controlled this upcoming spring. Expenses never end because we are trying to get this place temperature controlled. So long story short, we were gonna have a unit custom built, but that's no longer happening because we had someone come in, give us a quote, and they said the roof is a problem. So this warehouse is not insulated enough to properly cool and keep a consistent temperature. So what we're gonna do is build a small barrel room. So the guys, they had this installed already, and just now we need to build a room around it. It's actually more cost effective, so we're happy about that. But my cuz Phil, he's here with me. We had all the barrels moved to the side, so we can essentially build what's going to be the barrel room here. Here we got the first wall up. We're framing the second wall. Okay. Alright, I am here at a media event hosted by Angela McCrae, who's part of the Association of African American Vintners out in Napa, which we are a member of. So she is in town this weekend. She's in Detroit, and she hit me up and asked me if we could bring some of our wines to the event. And of course, if you come to Detroit, you know I'm gonna show up.
What I do want to do is I want to do wine travel, which I'm starting to do, and I do wine experiences. I want to continue to publish and make content. And now I advocate for Black wine producers through storytelling. I also work with the nonprofit, and I actually have a special guest who's going to talk. I want to introduce Peter King, the local person here from Michigan, from Detroit, and so he can share his story with you guys.
How y'all doing? My name is Peter King. Angela reached out to me a couple days ago, asked me to come, and of course, without question, I came to bring some wine for you guys. So welcome to Detroit. If you're not from here, I started making wine about 19. Don't tell nobody. Thank you, Angela. Round of applause. So I got Angela McCrae here. She's part of Triple AV. She helped make the decision for us to get a grant. So she called. She in Detroit. Say no more. That's how we do it. But this is our first time trying a Michigan wine.
All right, let's see.
She live in Napa. So what you think about what can Michigan do?
The tannins are just right there. You know, I don't really get to do a 100% Merlot, but this one here is medium bodied.
Okay, yeah.
I taste a red raspberry fruit with a little bit of that pepper, a little bite right there. The
Ooh,
tannins.
she coming through with the reviews, yeah.
And let me tell you, it's soft it's delicate on the palate. So it's something I would like to have this chill.
Okay.
I think I want to have this straight off the refrigerator because I like, especially when it's as hot as it is today.
Yeah.
This is one of those summer porch pounders where you can drink it. You can have a little medium body, you get a little coolness, a little dynamic to it, but have that chill effect so that way you're cooling down instead of heating up.
All right, just left the event. Angela McCrae, super cool person. She's, like I said, with the Triple AV. So I'm actually walking downtown. Actually, I gotta walk to my car. You know, I'm downtown, so you gotta park and then walk to your venue. Everybody like the rosé. You know, sometimes you get a little nervous when it comes to your product. People trying it, and then you gotta speak and present in front of them. Me and my friends, we put a lot of time, effort, and energy into building our wine brand, perfecting the craft of making wine. So I was confident in that. So everybody really enjoyed it. So I always feel good about that. But like I said, gotta walk to the car. My mother-in-law birthday is tonight, so I'm gonna go to her party, and then after that, tomorrow morning, me and my cousin, we gonna get back at it at the winery and get this barrel room up. Cause like as I said, it's warm. It's June. It's the summertime here in Detroit, so gotta keep those wines temperature controlled. So I got my brothers-in-law with me.
Yeah,
little
man.
bro, Jordan, Justin.
He gotta get the name right with Jordan, man.
But they came to support me while I was finishing up today.
Every time.
So, the barrel room, it don't look sexy, but it worked. So, we are able to keep the barrels, all the wine that's in the vats, temperature controlled. You know, this is a wine channel, maybe not the most exciting things, but just giving you guys the journey of what bootstrapping looks like. It's dark in there. As you can see, I have the black tarp, so there's no point in taking you in there. I really appreciate my big cousin, more like a big brother, Phil. He spent 2 full days and some hours helping me, helping us, all of us really, complete this project. So I'm tired. I know it wasn't a lot of footage, but we were really working to get this up. Today is like June 10th, so we're in Detroit, Michigan. It's summertime now, so literally I'm about to rush home, take a nice shower, catch my flight back to the ATL, and I don't know if I'm gonna make this one episode or blend this in. I'll be back in like a week and a half for an event we have. So the rosé is here. Maybe I'll give you guys some updates when I get back. Maybe that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna film when I get home and give you guys an update on the rosé. Man. Oh, man. Getting kind of heavy. All right, so that concoction you saw me take is my pre-workout. One of these days I have to give you guys a gym tour, but today we're gonna do chest. Oh.
We was talking about like 4 years ago, we had, right?
Every time with these chains, I'm a slave. All my diamonds real clear like they bathe. King Kong, I'm gorilla rapping babe. I'm taking shit down the cave. Spreading those trees with the wave. That was at the fish, no get a raid. I got a roll with a rage, just stick on this braid. Yeah, throw 100 bands on the critic. If you need, I be pushing around the city. And my man, folk pipe got titties. Put a hand in my crock, she committed. I'm a man, got handcuffs. Understand you cry when you need it. I ain't never playing around with these bitches. I told Patch a little hard like she needed. Let's go. Take off this shit, bring some rubber bands. I was too high, had a ton of sand. I want that Scottish, she know I'm paying. I can never give up like a sword man. I told that bitch I'm a whole man.
All right, so that one's for the books. Janae is taking over the garage with her fancy trainer, Ashley.
I did this guy do well at all water, you could dive off the doors. We're grain inside of the roads. Grab the umbrella, let's roll. Send this bitch back to the store. Need some more rubber bands, yeah.
So we are gearing up for the release of our 2024 Rosé, which is going to be the first wine that we have ever released to market. And there are a few legalities with the federal government, the state of Michigan, with some wholesale licensings. We got to get our labels approved, all of that fun stuff. But in the midst of doing that, we also have to get our infrastructure together, mainly our website, which is pretty much going to be ground zero for being able to sell our wines online and through social media and whatnot. And that's one topic I do want to talk about when it comes to a website, because being part of some of these grant programs, I discovered there are a lot of resources out there when it comes to building a website. And I noticed like it's getting cheaper and cheaper. And not only that, they have AI website builders where you could just type in a few words and it builds a whole website for you. Now, being honest with you, I did play around with those websites I feel are a little vanilla, but it brings the question, in the year of 2025, with all the resources out there for building a website, is it responsible for a small business owner to pay somebody to either build their website or pay somebody to maintain their website? And I'm someone who had no interest in ever trying to build a website. That's something that I would pay somebody. I don't want to think about it. But again, I think it can kind of fall on deaf ears or really not reach the average business owner how easy it is to build and maintain a website in the year 2025. It really is a lot of resources out there. And about 2 weeks ago, I started playing around with building a website on Shopify, and I built the website. It's about 90% done. I'm tying up some loose ends. we got to get some infrastructure as far as our shipping. We're going with UPS. I'm not a big fan of FedEx, and even though FedEx is a little cheaper, I look at it in the long run, UPS will probably give us less problems, which will in turn be cheaper in the long run. Because I know a lot of times for myself, when I see a company is delivering something via UPS, I'm a happy camper. I have a lot more confidence knowing that my package is going to get delivered. So we chose to open up an account with UPS, and hopefully we can offer you guys the best possible customer service that we can. Good morning. So we finally made it to Eastern Market, where we're gonna have our very first wine tasting. We got the Obama car, 1-800 call Obama. Official Obama Day. We got Burt's across the street. They have some really good rib tips. Matter of fact, later on today, I'm gonna have to run over and get some rib tips. I used to eat those all the time when I used to live not too far from here. But you can see some of the sheds are being set up. So if you don't know, Eastern Market is a place where it's a farmer's market. It's a really large farmer's market. So here is Shed 5, Eastern Market. This is where the event is today. All right, so I'm walking up to the table. We're currently getting set up. All right, so the event just started. As you can see, we starting to pour our wines. We got Andrea back here helping us out today. She's volunteering to pour some Drew Ryan wine, some of our 24 rosé we worked so hard on. So I said I wasn't gonna drink until a little bit later. However, I was forced to take a few samples of different wines, but some of my favorite Michigan wineries are here. Lemon Creek Winery. O'Brien Vineyards make some really good sparkling wines. You'll get some later. I got a YouTube channel, so I'm just documenting.
Oh yeah, man, you should try my Brut Rosé, baby. Big bubbly all the way.
Matter of fact, let me try a little bit now.
Yeah, you got it. Absolutely. I'll give it to you in our finest plastic.
There we go. Thank you, Brian.
You bet. Absolutely.
All right.
Enjoy. Cheers.
Thank you. Brian, his sparkling wines are really good. And one of the things I've said, sparkling wines is something Michigan can do very, very well. Like Michigan sparkling wine is really good. And Brian, his sparkling wines is a testament to that. And just as a side note, I think it just broke 90 degrees here in Michigan. Today is June 22nd, so it's hot here in Michigan. The good folks at Belago. Belago makes some really good wines. John. So John, hey, Jamel, if you ever see this, you left John hanging. I know Jamel. Thank you.
Now this is Pinot Blanc. It's one of the best Pinot Blancs in the state.
This is it. No, this is really good.
Yes, sir.
Award-winning wines. This is Crystal. You get,
Hi everyone.
Yeah. So I wanted to get to her table, but she was busy earlier. So Lost Farm Winery, you can see her wines here.
Yes, sir. So I love drinking this Gewürztraminer more for breakfast. It's a good breakfast wine. It's
Breakfast
really
wine? Okay.
Good with eggs Benedict, shrimp and grits.
So
and
she
I
said-
love having it for Thanksgiving too.
She said our rosé goes good with shrimp and grits. So you like to drink early, I see.
Oh yeah.
Watch out. Now we getting a lot of love today here at Drew Ryan. The community is definitely supporting us. We're doing.
Shout out to Chateau Chantal, the big bros. It is refreshing that people are like, okay, hey, I see what you're doing. Let me help you.
There we go. It's like that because you don't make the wine, but you pretty much. I didn't get our neighbors. We started our winery around the same time. Isa from Folklore. Her and her husband Derek. They out of Charlottesville, Michigan. Gotta check them out. Not right. So we are done. Such a diva putting his, taking his heels off.
Hey,
Look at
TSU,
him.
baby. TSU,
Because you don't respect.
Into the Jordan slide.
His feet hurt.
They do.
I'm here to do some trial blends today, but here's what the winery is looking like. So you see the makeshift, well, it's a permanent barrel room. It's still a work in progress. So actually what we're gonna do with the barrel room is we're gonna put a glass garage door, which is gonna look nice. And we're gonna finish the outside. I mean, get everything tailor-made, tailor-tight and all that fun stuff. And it's gonna look nice, but I'm showing you guys the process, right? You're going on this journey with me. So it may not look the best now, but guess what? When it's shining like new money, you know, you'll be able to say, okay, I see where these guys came from. But I can actually show you the inside. It's a little dark, but if I lift up the tarp, you can see all of the barrels and everything that's in here. You see the tanks, you see the barrels. We got 2 AC units in there cooling it. We got an inline fan up there as the exhaust. Got another fan in here spreading it. 2 temp gauges on each side. And eventually this space here, we're gonna build another room here to house our finished bottles.